Hey everyone, welcome back to another music video. Today I'm going to be looking at KSI's new album. It's called All Over the Place. It's fresh, it just dropped, and I'm pretty excited for this one. So I'm going to just go through them really quickly, listen to all of them, and then do a tier list at the end on this timestamp here if you want to just skip to that right now. So I'm just going to react through it, any like cool reactions, cool parts, I'm just going to do a quick montage here. But yeah, no, I'll see you guys at the tier list.
And I am the one who's chosen.
Oh.
Frozen, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Lord, forgive us.
Oh, that harmony. That harmony. Oh. That's a great way to start a song.
Everything I do.
Ooh. Oh. Pop off, man. Oh.
When I live lavish, I got fashion. That girl's got a big back of the cheese clapping. The way she's spreading the back with a back on. Now I'm clocking the cat.
Yeah.
You already know, man.
Hey. Alright guys, so now that I've listened to all that, I hope the montage was good, I guess. Sorry for the awkward dancing, it's 1 AM right now. I did that so I could listen to the album early. No, we're just gonna go for the playlist, to be honest. Alright, so the first one up is The Moment. And for me, right, this one's more of a generic rap, right? There isn't as much that stands out from the rest of the rap, trap, rockstar music of that genre, right? It's pretty much the same, which is fine. It's this first song, it's great. It's a good start. But that being said, it is the epitome of average. Nothing too fancy to make it into the good category for me. I would vibe along to this if I heard it, but I wouldn't really bother to look for its name or like add it to my playlist or anything. This is just there. It's good once in a while, yeah. The next one is number 2. So for this one, right, it's more of a, I wouldn't even know what you would call this. It's technically another rap song, right? It would go into the average column, except that I do like the harmonies at the start. That was a great way to start a song. I like a lot of call and response that JJ actually does. I love how 21 Savage and Future fit into the song. They fit in so well. So I'm just gonna put this in good for now. I might end up moving The Moment up over here, but we'll see, we'll see. Then we've got Patience. Patience for me is a transition towards popular music, right? It was a shock to me when I first listened to it, because it was when I got my first glimpse of JJ actually singing, right? And I don't know, man, something about Youngblood, it just oh, he's got such a unique voice that he just blew me away the first time I heard it. Polo G, amazing as always, man. I'm gonna put this above number 2, if you'll let me. Yep, I'll put it above number 2 in good. Alright, the next on my list is You. And this one's more of a hybrid between rap and singing for JJ. I think it fits more into the singing category, right? It's not quite pop, it's still kind of on that border in my opinion, right? And I do like this song. The beat is so unique. I haven't heard anything quite like that. Or maybe it's only been on a couple of songs, and this is it's still quite unique, man. And I love the lyrics, but they do get repetitive. And it would go into too good, except that it's so repetitive. Some of the lyrics, they get really repetitive after a while, and it becomes really predictable. So I'm gonna slot it in between Patience and number 2 in the good. Alright, next up we've got Don't Play with Anne Marie, and honestly this just goes into too good. I don't really have anything else to say. It's pretty much the most pop that he's in his album so far, and it's really catchy. I love the in and out exchange between Anne Marie and JJ. It's great. It's great. Really Love up there, right behind Don't Play. Pretty much the same reasons. It's also really fucking catchy, man. And Craig David is just amazing, man. Both of the songs with Digital Farm Animals, just, oh. Alright, next we've got Yang Yang. And to a rap music enjoyer, they would probably put this up in good and maybe even too good. But for me, I don't really enjoy this style of rap. It's repetitive, right? And I don't know, man, it just doesn't go anywhere for me. Because this is just by my tastes. It goes into average. I don't want to put it in pretty bad because it's not bad. I actually want to change this category. I think I'm gonna rename this to meh. Meh would be like worse than average, and as in I'd listen to it and I'd be like meh, and I wouldn't listen to it again. So I'd put it in there. It's not bad, but it's not for me, if that makes any sense. Alright, next we've got Rent Free, and this one, JJ does great rapping in this one. There's some great lyrics going on between him and also the more lyrical chorus version. I like this. The beat is so weird again. It's kind of like You in that it's a unique beat, but I don't know. When I was hearing it like in the middle, right, it kind of felt not rushed, but like messy. I don't know if that would be the right word to describe it, but it just felt like a lot of things going on at once. Although, right, there is some great lyrics. I think I'm gonna move this to there. So this would be worse than you, but better than number 2. That rhymed. The next one is Madness, and I think this one is the most similar to all of JJ's previous music, right? It's full on rap, there's a trap beat, you know. It's not something I would personally just bang on and just listen to daily. It's more of something that would go on the radio and I would listen to it through without like, you know, turning off the radio or skipping the song. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in average. It wouldn't make me cringe, but it's also not a favorite song. See, I'm being neutral about this. There is nothing. I'm being so neutral about this. Like I'm not actually like saying any of the songs are bad, which I should probably start doing more. I guess I'm just being silly. And no, on a serious note, the next song is Silly. And honestly, this felt a lot like Madness in that it's pretty much basic rap, right? But to me, just, I don't know, man, it didn't really resonate as much. I'm tempted to put this on the lowest possible right now. This is like, for some reason it just did not resonate with me at all. I don't know, man. Alright, the next one is Flash It, and this one had some great harmonies as well. There was trumpets going on, which is, I believe there were trumpets. They could have been something different. And I'm just embarrassing myself, but you know, it's good. It's good. It's the best of average. No, actually, this is a hard decision to make. I think I'm gonna put this in good, and I'm gonna put number 2 to average. I'm gonna leave it like this. Flash It, it was good. There was some really nice production stuff, right? I love when music uses classical instruments like trumpet, flutes. That just gives it an entirely different vibe, man. It's in good because there's a trumpet in there. And I'm gonna be super embarrassed that it's not even a trumpet. I just realized I talked about trumpets. What was I? I was thinking about a saxophone, but I called it a trumpet. It's a fucking saxophone, probably. It's probably a fucking saxophone. I am so stupid. I'm actually so stupid. Just pretend every word I said with a trumpet, replace that with saxophone. Thank you. Alright, next one is No Time. And this one really caught me off guard when I first listened to it. There was a part where JJ started singing like an octave higher, at least I think it was him, and that really just startled me. I wasn't expecting that. And honestly, I like music that startles. Not in the bad way where you can't listen to it anymore, but like in a way that makes you sit back in your, like lean forward in your seat and listen more closely. And this is what this song does pretty well. So I'm gonna put this, oh man, this is getting hard. I'm gonna put this between You and Rent Free. Yeah, I'm doing that, okay. Okay, so No Pressure. start is so meme. I think he's singing in a Nigerian accent, or like a country from Africa. I don't want to be, I don't want to generalize towards them, but he started singing in that accent, and then all his lyrics were like kind of babyish. It was so funny. But then further on to the music, it was actually kind of good. There was some great harmonies going on. So I'm gonna put this ahead of Really Love between Don't Play. It was a meme song kind of at the start that turned out to be good. So yeah. This is Sleeping with the Enemy, and this one's more of a generic rap, right? And honestly, I was vibing to it at the start. But then when it got to the middle, it just, I don't know, man. I think it got too repetitive and too bland for my tastes. I think if I was to listen to this song, I would probably listen to the first half and then literally just skip over it. So it's not bad. It's not like I want to skip it already. Like it's not like I want to, the moment it comes on, I just skip it. No. This one's more of a song that I lose interest over time. Not quite why are you doing music, but more like why aren't you making catchier and better music? So this is the all-time low. Alright, this one's another sort of generic rap. I don't know what would really constitute generic rap, but just like rap music with two individuals and they just sing back and forth with a trap beat in the background, I guess is my definition of average rap. But this one's catchy, right? That's the difference. And I feel like I would jam out to this more than all the other songs in average. So I'm gonna put this here. So basically, right, every song in average is basically average, basically every song in average is just average rap music. And everything in good is catchy music, and then too good is just good music in my tastes, man. Meh would be, the songs that I would lose interest. And honestly, there are no songs in this category, and that's good. That's good. You would want to break free of the average rap archetype and be your own individual instead of, I don't know, man. I guess it really is defined by the lyrics, which I don't really pay much attention to in the first place. So if any of you guys are like, oh, but the lyrics in Madness are like so good, I don't really listen to the lyrics unless it really pops out at me. This is all based on catchiness and production. This is my tier list. Do you agree with it? Probably not, because my tastes are so fucking weird. But no, this is my tier list. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it and post it on my Twitter. If you haven't followed me, I literally just post tier lists of albums in my Twitter. It's a dead zone, but no, if you want to check it out, the link is in my description. I'm really fucking tired and struggling to keep this energetic, but no, see you guys later.